Security Halt Podcast. Simple podcast for dudes, by dudes, but not for by dudes, just especially veterans. Security Halt, you take a knee, face out, sit down for a little bit, and chill out. Listen to us, Cab, Paul, and Greg, say some really stupid shit that'll make you laugh and smile. Security Halt. It's what you doctor ordered, or gynecologist, or perhaps the doctor that looks at your beehole.
There's only one rule. It's mimosas by 11. There's only one rule. Mimosas by 11.
That's the single greatest thing you've ever said. And I would even say it's the brave.
Like, this is probably going to be some horseshit propaganda for China. And the news is like, hey, for some reason people think this is horseshit propaganda for China.
Valid point, Paul, but where else are people going to get riveting content and a consistent list of kill, marry, and fuck? I mean, no one's doing it, and someone has to provide it for the people. And that someone is us, Security Halt Podcast.
Fuck this up.
And holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Greg Barron has died.
No, but he is back. He is
fucking
risen
dead.
like a Southern Baptist.
And like
Jesus Creosoid.
he took a 3-day weekend off and he rose again.
This is our Security Halt emergency town hall meeting where we are going to address the inflation and the gas prices. Turns
I
out
compared myself to Jesus already.
both of those were in fact caused by Greg, which is why he hasn't been around. I know, sort of a dick move, but there's a reason and purpose behind it. So without further ado, let us begin.
Where do you want to begin?
Well, let's start off with, why the fuck did you raise our gas prices, Gregory?
All right, so here's the deal. We've been mining as much frac sand as possible. Not true, our facility's falling apart. But we're fixing it.
Please tell me this has something to do with Carillion crystals.
Kyber crystals, maybe. I won't discount that. I'm not saying that we found some, but we did.
That'd be pretty fucking cool. Nerd moment.
Kyber crystals are essential to building a lightsaber.
They're all red. I don't know what to make of that. We'll figure it out.
So to all of our 12 French fans, you've probably noticed that our ILG podcast has been holding it down, and there hasn't been a lot of Security Halt content for a while. That's because, regrettably, our brother Greg has been going through some family stuff. So, Greg, if you want to give everybody an serious update of what's going on, then we can take it from there, and hopefully Paul joins us.
Well, let's go with the silver linings. My wife is not leaving me. No divorce. Both kids are healthy. No worries there. Okay, that's it. On to the fun shit. So, yeah, my wife suffered a hemorrhagic stroke. Essentially, she had a conglomerate of veins on her brain that decided they wanted to bleed. So, and she would fucking kill me for saying all of it, but what is she gonna do? Beat me? Not today. She's in the hospital, has been for about 11 days now. Good function on the right side of the body. We have proven that with her pinching me, pulling at my beard, punching me in the stomach, pinching my stomach. Today she tried to finger my ear. It was really weird.
Hey, you let her finger wherever the fuck she wants to finger right now.
I just was like, you don't want that.
That's a testament to how much she loves you and the things that she's craving right now. Just your warm bodily orifices.
She's still there, right? Like it's not like she's, not coherent. Like she's trying to talk. She was intubated for a few days, so throat's probably a little fucked up from the hose being shoved down it. It's the first time anything's gotten past her uvula. Probably shocker. But no, she she's on a feeding tube right now, but she's breathing on her own, which is a big positive step.
Yep.
She's trying to talk, and she's trying to talk too fast, so I have to keep telling her, "Hey, slow it down, slow your roll."
Yeah.
Okay. And no, it's I don't know, it's slow and steady improvements, but no word on procedures. Still waiting for a bunch of neurosurgeons to decide what they want to do, but the bleeding on the brain has slowed.
Okay.
I think there's still one problem spot, but the larger area is kind of slowed down a little bit. Yeah, I mean it's so now I'm working remotely to the best of my abilities, where I'm supposed to actually be a full-time on-site manager. So that's been difficult. And then I'm still going to school because I cannot afford to pay for student loan.
Yeah, it's fair.
And then the main reason I'm still working is because I also, so Tori and I have been doing like this massive debt initiative, right?
Mm-hmm.
And trying to pay it off. So although I make a rather decent paycheck, it's all been fucking spent on past debt from issues that we had.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
and that's
so
what happens when you buy a life-size replica of Antonio Banderas, and I could have told you those things are
3 times today, still worth the money.
Yeah, okay, so the anus is lifelike, and so is the mouth. But Greg, 2.3,
the full package.
I know, it's ridiculous.
It's not just anus and mouth. It's everything. In
Fuck
fact,
me, Gregory.
Due to contractual agreements, the pubes actually grow to whatever his actual bush is. And that's front and back. Okay? So this is
It's real hair.
Thing. Like he has to take pictures every day, and he has to donate his beautiful hair to this doll. It's a one of a kind. So I loaded on a spool, and based on the results of his pubic regions, that spool will release growth. He's been keeping it shaved lately, though, so I think he's trying to grow his hair back out. So
it's a beautiful thing,
you know.
And I do believe that package comes with a Bluetooth sync feature that instantly starts lubing up and warming up as soon as you come through the front door.
It really depends. I have a remote that works up to 3 miles away, so I can pre-warm, pre-lube if I want, but he is also contractually bound. There's like Bluetooth speakers and all that shit, right? So once a month, I can take it however I want, and he actually has to voice it. It was a lot of fucking money.
I know.
Okay.
Oh,
worth
God.
Every fucking penny.
I think honestly, what we need to do is we need to GoFundMe for paying off the Antonio Banderas doll.
Well,
and then
that's the problem, is if we pay that one off, that doesn't take care of the Nicolas Cage doll.
It's ladies and gentlemen, it's a lifelike replica of Nick Cage from the movie Face Off.
What are you gonna do? I mean, you see that and you're just like, yeah, I'll take a loan. What are you gonna do?
I know. I feel bad because I introduced you to this. I brought you into this.
Well, I mean, after you got your Bruce Willis doll, I was like, well, fuck. I want one of those. And you got the John McClane doll. Like that.
I mean, that's the only one with real life bleeding feet.
Yeah, Yeah.
I have a foot fetish. We all know this.
Badass sensory setup. So like every time you turn your back to it, you walk away, it just straight up adios, motherfucker. And it's just,
Yeah.
And right as you climax, again, infrared sensors in its ass. Like right as you climax, it detects that increased pressure and the cavity filling up, and it fucking yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, and you're just like, fuck. Like that's some high dollar shit. I would love to. I can't afford that. I would love to, but fuck. What do we do?
The thing I do love about it is even when you make out with it, it does have the real life taste of secondhand smoke. It's one of my favorite things.
Speaking of that, due to everything that's happened, I've probably started smoking a little bit again.
Yeah, it's completely understandable. You're dealing with a lot of stress, bro. A lot of stress.
Marlboro Smooths. They're the Thin Mints of cancer.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. I don't know anyone that could sit there and stay plugged in with their staying off their tobacco, going through what you're going through. So it's amazing. Yeah, I know. But I am extremely proud of you because throughout the entire ordeal, we've stayed connected and you've maintained that positivity as much as you can going through something so fucking hard, bro. And
oh yeah, and I mean, like today, you want to talk about love you, Bruce.
The best money I've ever spent. That fun fact, that's why I couldn't afford a car for throughout my 20s.
17
first thing. Yeah.
17.
Rather than buying a car, I bought a full-size live Bruce Willis lovemaking doll.
Off of taxpayers' dollars.
Yeah. Hey. It did. I got to sell it on a used car lot too. So
groups in the military don't have very good funding right now. But hey, it's okay. 82nd, you'll be all right. Not you, 10th Mountain. Just walk up those fucking mountains. Do your goddamn job.
You do your goddamn job, you son of a bitch.
Who needs a fucking school to climb a mountain?
Oh God, man.
Mountain tab.
Yeah, I can't wait for the day that
I just want to start a fight with all of 10th Mountain.
You should.
We have in the past.
Yeah, I think my favorite memory though.
Al-Assad Air Base.
Oh yeah. In honor of Veterans Day, I don't know if you remember when we drove around telling the cab, which I can't forget which cab company it was, but we would pull over with the MRAPs and be like, "Hey, you want to ride?" And they come running, and then we take off and fucking flip them the bird. Fuck you, cab!
Then Diesel smoke them out.
Hey, Paul Strobel's joining us.
Watch out! My phone is trash. I don't know what to say.
Get a computer.
I took today and tomorrow. I'm a little bit tipsy. Today and tomorrow off, so I am gonna go buy or get a new one from the freaking whatever the store is that sells phones.
At this point, with the rabbit inflation, it's a rabbit inflation on top of the inflation, which makes everything worse. So I'm not sure, Paul.
Drive to Manhattan to buy a Chromebook off of some dude off the fucking corner of 6th Street. Like, it's just go to goddamn Best Buy, Paul.
You got to use money.
At this point, I'm actually trading semen.
Yeah.
It's high commodity. I don't know why we've become a semen-based economy, but that's what's in high demand.
Unfortunately, I'm not trading. I'm just receiving. So.
Well, I mean, it's like Bitcoin. It'll grow in value.
I mean, it'll grow, but probably in like herpetogonosyphilades.
We were all
research studies,
talking.
man. You can make some cash.
We made so many predictions of an evil future, but we never once got it right. Now we're living in a place where you can't even buy, the basic accoutrements for a Thanksgiving Day meal, and you have to buy your goods from a used store that's conveniently somebody's house, and you have to use your own semen as currency.
I don't totally know what you're talking about. I spent $24 American dollars on a ham today, and I think that was totally acceptable.
It was a human ham, by the way.
Yeah.
It's the new Beyond Meat.
The C term is long pork.
Come on, man.
What they
Everybody's
call
eating
human meat.
human meat. Yeah. Tastes good. Start seeing a lot of your neighbors missing legs.
And not caring at all.
Denny, how'd you get 2 turkeys? Well, I produce a lot of semen, and a lot of people want that.
I know you like to work out, John, but I kept telling you you're fucking chicken leg fuck. Now I'm going to show you.
Don't skip leg day. They're worth a lot more. Oh, man.
Oh, gosh. So, yeah, Paul, we missed you, and I've missed Greg. It's been a long time. I think the last time, God, it's been a minute.
I kind of want crazy details where everybody's at, but I know there's other stuff going on. But no, I've been out of loop. I know that new app we're using does not like me. Like if I'm not at the house, I can't do anything. And every now and then Discord, like,
what do you mean new app are you? We've been on it for months.
Yeah, but like I send messages. Did anybody get my crazy selfie the other day?
Yes.
The unicorn selfie?
That was a beautiful selfie, and I replied back. It was beautiful.
Did you get the unicorn one?
Yes, I got the unicorn one.
I didn't get any responses. I was like, I thought this would at least elicit something. But then, like,
you're not getting our responses. That's the thing. We're getting your messages, but I was
like, and when I get to the house, like a bunch, like even I went to a restaurant and just came back, and like a bunch of messages hit. And I'm like, I don't even know. Even with Greg, like when stuff's going on, it's like, man, I hope everything's okay. And then randomly, like I'll walk in and a million updates will come through, and I'm like, dude, I'm glad he doesn't need me for anything because I'm not available, and that sucks. So
I have 37 carrier pigeons ready to go, Paul.
Heck yeah!
I need you to get there.
Oh, dude, but no. It does not like me, and frickin' Discord is like. I don't know what I'm doing to Discord. Every now and then it's like, you violated community standards, you're deleted.
To be fair, we do cross that line every 5 minutes.
Dude, so
no, I mean, no, trust me, I've said more heinous shit.
Yeah, it's not this channels. Because this channel's fine. The one channel
what fucking channels are you on?
The one channel I consistently joined was to follow a specific fitness influencer, and I don't think anything's bad on that. But now I just don't follow anybody but this channel because it's like I don't know. I just randomly get a hey, the group you're in violated standards, so we deleted your account. Like, and the first 2 times I'm like whatever. Like third time I have a profile on my computer that's not even this profile. I don't even know because it deleted everything. But somehow this is alive on my phone. I'm like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna jump on security halt. There's nothing else I'm going to touch because I don't know what laws I'm breaking.
Does your fitness professor person have a small mustache with large lightning bolts on his chest with what appears to be a swastika on each arm?
Yeah, that one doesn't. This one's a Danish coach that I was, so I'm like, we'll just avoid that. Yeah, I know. Like, what am I doing?
Oh, yeah, goose marching. That'll help me with calories and calf building.
It's just the best message to be like, hey, your account was flagged. Like, what?
Welcome to
I've been
German
on Discord for
Steppenjam.
fucking years, and I have never had that happen.
Yeah.
Like, you need to clean your act up.
I know. Like, I just purged everything off my computer because I'm like, I don't know anymore. I make myself sick.
The FBI guy that's watching, the FBI guy that's assigned to your profile to ask for emergency leave every 2 weeks. Like, I can't see this anymore. I can't see this
cries.
anymore. I need a break, boss.
I thought this guy had ethics. I don't even understand.
Ewok's jerking it live again.
Oh yeah, like I'm totally using that a specific Ewok as my profile pic too. As soon as I picked this name, I was like, I know exactly which meme I will go with.
My calling card's established.
I want the one where he's like, grab a pillow, I'm going in dry.
Yes. Oh.
Ooh, teeny. No, I don't know. Like life is different where I'm at. I'm not going to yak all day, but I will say I'm not tracking anything. I know Dune came out and you guys had watched that. There's another movie you guys watched. I'm like, that's actually out. And I was going to bed last night and they were like, oh, here's a review for the Eternals. I'm like, what? That was coming out in like a year. I guess that's already out.
Eternals was surprisingly good. It was surprisingly good.
Was
Dune.
it on Disney Plus?
No, I went to see it in theaters. It was
fucking fancy. I have theaters.
It was a date night, and it was surprisingly really good. It's nice.
Let's roll back to Dune because we've all seen that, right?
God, yeah.
I haven't watched any movies, but you can spoil anything. I read the book, so no matter what you say, the book's better than the movie.
How many books are there now?
There's always been a ton,
right?
Yeah.
But I heard basically the first three are the ones worth reading, and I had Dune and then Dune Messiah in Iraq, and I read Dune. I never got back to Dune Messiah. But yeah, great books, man. It's like the Thin Red Line. It takes a lot to get into, but once you get into it, those pages fly by. But if you had to,
that was a hard book to get into. The Thin Red Line.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was a tough one to.
But once you got past like the introduction of the characters in the platoon, it ran.
The first 30 chapters.
What's the thing is like once you hit a point and then everything flies. And that's the way Dune was too. Like at some point, it just seems like the action's nonstop. And when you look back, you're like, dude, I had a hard time reading this. I actually was reading that when we lost Dayton and going through that. Like I remember, that's kind of one of those memories that's all tied together.
Yeah.
Which you're like, oh wow.
It always takes you, if you ever like pick up that book back again, like you can always pick up and be like, oh, yep, this is directly when that event in time lines up with this book.
Yeah.
Which how memory does that.
Which it's interesting associating that book with Iraq in general too.
Yeah.
I mean, like the freaking planet's called Arrakis.
I get it. The desert.
Yeah.
But the people are not at all similar. Iraqis. Well, that part, but the hardworking and warrior mentality.
You know, I'd almost ask your opinion. The Afghans might fit that profile a little bit better.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, go to northern Iraq.
Yeah, definitely. But they're not really Iraq. I don't think they'd even like to be called Iraqis. I don't know.
No. I don't think they have a fucking choice. Geographical location, accept it.
I mean, okay. I think Kurdistan is their country.
I don't think they're making anything happen with that, are they?
Well,
they're just like, oh well, fuck it.
Turks are about to try and erase it, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. They have my support, though, nonetheless.
Yeah, I know. Too bad they don't have the U.S.'s support.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
One of us is sitting in Turkey right now going, this is awkward. We know who it is.
Oh, yeah. Dune was very good.
Oh, I loved it.
Cannot wait for the next couple. They really did it. Oh, yeah. It's worth the wait at this point.
Did they finish the...
Did they finish what?
Did they finish the first book in one movie?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really... and that was a great move, too.
Good.
They really took their time developing the
20 books.
universe.
About to be 37 fucking movies.
Hell yeah!
You'll lose the audience at some point just because I don't think the books are sustainable. But
this movie series is gonna outlive us, guys. Like, we're not gonna finish it.
Well, I was planning for that. Hear me out. Look. Look.
So I was watching Immortals. I have a plan.
All we have to do is freeze ourselves, gentlemen.
there was a point I was literally scared that Star Wars was going to outlive me because I was in Afghanistan when Episode 3 came out.
Yeah.
And now every part of my heart hopes Star Wars will outlive me. Like, I don't want to see another one of those movies.
Now,
I don't know, man.
After watching which one? Which Shitfest? The second one of the new trilogy. I was hoping that
can we just
the
throttle back?
The theater would explode.
Throttle back. Outside of the original 6, okay, there was 3 spinoffs. They suck dick. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think you're forgetting about the Ewok movies. They were excellent.
Yeah, Caravan of Courage.
Yeah.
Original 8.
Thank you.
You got it, of course.
Devalue my childhood.
There's a few other spin-offs, right? That have been great, right? Rogue One, phenomenal.
So Solo was good.
Solo was actually, I did not mind it. I don't know if that was sarcasm, but I like the origin story.
Stupid bad guy. Oh look, it's a girl. God,
although it wasn't particularly canon, and the Spanish version was much better than the English version. I don't know. I have high hopes for, like, the Book of Boba Fett.
That looks pretty cool.
That. I mean, the Mandalorian is near and dear to my heart. I fucking absolutely love having a Mythosaur skull tattooed on my forearm like a fucking decade before that series came out, but now I'm just a diehard Mandalorian fan.
Yeah.
That's great.
I told you should have gone with the Sarlacc pit butthole tattoo idea.
I have Boba Fett escaping the Sarlacc pit on my fucking calf.
I know.
I think that.
The butthole would have been way better.
The better move will always be the Avril Lavigne on the inner thigh.
It's kind of the top of my thigh, but
that's not what I remember. But
do we want to do we want to? It's a tattoo expose. I've got a smiley face on my right nipple. Got a sad face on my left. I've got Mythosaur skulls, AT-ATs, ATSTs, Stormtroopers, Boba Fett.
I've got Mr. Bean on the shaft of my cock, laying cross-legged, arms outstretched towards my foreskin.
So is that done in single needle?
To make it look as if he's pulling back on the foreskin.
I just have human hair tattooed across my entire body. I was thinking the Star Wars thing too, but I was more like, oh, sweet Wookiee do, and it might have got lost in translation. I don't know.
No, what you should, if you're that hairy, realistically, you should have the bandolier tattooed across your fucking chest. And then on Halloween's, you can shave that portion of your chest. And that would be the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
And just walk around naked and shake kids down for candy. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that'll definitely get me on that list.
Get a Discord's trying to put me on. Fucking mask.
Trick or treat. Who wants to pet a Wookiee?
Come on,
Sir, on the ground.
Kid.
Sir, on the ground.
It's just a surly midget disguised as a child. This was a sting.
Oh man!
I bet that happens in inner cities.
I bet that happened on television. That happened in the Midwest. What was that? To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
They had like episodes of that like 10 miles from my house. I think they had a Fort Bragg episode for that crap.
Oh, you know they did.
Yeah.
That's not
surprising. Yeah, they did.
Walter Rose.
Hey, name is Walter Rose.
Hey, I thought he was dead when I started. That's gross because it's true.
I feel comfortable laughing at this.
I hate this even more now.
This son of a bitch calls all his victims Sergeant. Excuse me, Sergeant.
Hey, Sergeant, that's his kink. Yeah, Sergeant, yeah.
You mind if
Put
I
peanut
cover
butter
you,
on it, Sergeant. Like,
Sergeant?
why do you keep calling me Sergeant?
Oh God. It's supposed to be dead, Paul.
My dad's an officer.
Oh my God, Walter Rose. May he never rest in peace. Creepiest dude ever.
Flamethrower, that guy.
Oh God.
Forgive me because I was not directly linked to First Platoon. Did he do the T-Rex thing?
Oh wait, hold on. You weren't?
No,
Okay,
that was
we need to cut
Lewis.
Greg off. Let's kick Greg off now.
Hey, I am accepted in both 1st and 3rd platoons. Not so much my actual platoon. They were cunts.
Hey, I was in that platoon.
Yeah, after you left, it kind of went to shit, you know?
I'd say after Anger left, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I was in the same squad with fucking Gaither. He was one of my first team leaders, And once I got to be a gun team,
I miss that man.
He's a Kentucky colonel, you know that?
He is. He's a colonel twice.
Yeah.
Fucking lucky.
Goddamn Colonel Gay Dog.
I'm only a colonel once.
It doesn't count when the John whispers that in your ear.
It's not what Avril Lavigne said.
Thanks, guys.
Boy, I'm gonna make you a colonel.
This is how you get rank in this man's army. I know. I literally know that. Like,
I know, that's why I'm here.
that's not even not true.
Now let's get this thing going. Greg, why are you waddling today? Don't even ask. It's been a hell of a day.
No, nobody would even ask that. They'd all just be like, "Oh, Greg, promotion board, huh?" Where'd you guys so much?
Go. God, so proud of you, buddy. So proud of you.
It wouldn't be a promotion board. It'd be like, oh, doing that mock board again, huh?
Yeah.
You know,
Don't
PSP
worry.
can't promote you, right, Greg? Like, you keep going in that closet.
They said I could take 8 turns in one day.
Damn it!
Just getting ready.
They were so convincing.
There's a whole battalion in
for
line
the
out
Trooper
there.
of the Year board.
That's right. Who's next?
Who's gonna dry clean my uniform?
Do you guys? Paul, were you still with the platoon when I had to do that?
Trooper of the Year?
Yeah.
I at that point I don't remember. I don't know.
It was McCready.
I vaguely remember you showing up in a white sequence gown and having to walk to battalion with high heels to parade in front of the...
And leaving
my escort.
Your mascara was running when you left. Like I thought you were crying. I don't.
Also, Cab's fault.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the runner-up, Gregory Varon, Trooper of the Year. There you go.
Let's actually talk about how fucked up that situation was, right? We were doing one of those like Mass X fucking training events, week or two in the fucking field. And McCready liked me from when he knew me when I was part of S3. And I'd been with fucking Bravo Company for, I don't know, we were getting ready to deploy soon. So I've been there for a little bit. And I get fucking somebody pulling up from headquarters and they're like, Varon, you're going to the Trooper of the Year board. And I was like, that's dumb. It's, when is it? And they're like, it's tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay. They're like, yeah, you got to get in the Humvee. We're taking you back and you got to get your Class A's ready. And I was like, yeah, I sure fucking hope I have them. We like, fuck my ass. So I told whoever my sponsor was, I didn't even fucking know him. And I was just like, yeah, I need to go get ribbons and things. I need all kinds of shit, man. He's like, why weren't you ready for this? And I was like, I just fucking found out. Like, what the fuck?
It's not an excuse. You're always supposed to be ready. Aren't you in the 82nd?
Well, that's the fun part, right? This was a regimental thing. So they chose one guy from every fucking battalion. And fortunately, all the battalions have been in the field, minus, that weird support one. So yeah, it was me versus a bunch of other guys that, yeah, dog, you're not ready. One guy, I was like, how long have you been studying? He's like, 2 days. We look at the support guy, like, how long have you been fucking studying? And he's like, oh, about a month and a half. Like, oh, well, wonder who's gonna win. And he did. He won. But yeah, we got fucking thrust out from the field into this fucking stupid ass board, which kind of opened my eyes to this is what our leadership's doing while we're in the field sucking dick. They're just running really, really dumb boards. Good. But yeah, Troop of the Year board, really fucking stupid.
Kind of reminds me how all the people other than grunts held all the records at the gym on the bases.
Yeah.
I can bench press way more than you. Like, I've been starving for 3 months on a mountain. Like, you're weak. I mean, I guess. Like,
I just jumped in last night, walked 16 miles to machine gun range with fucking 120 pounds plus on my back. Not counting weapon and ammo, but yeah, you're right, man. You got
sounds like an excuse to me.
Yeah, you got me on the bench. You're right. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Fucking pogues.
Yeah! Watch.
I haven't said that in a while.
By the way, gentlemen, happy Veterans Days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go get an appetizer from Applebee's.
Funny enough,
that's where Greg's at.
Is the number one place to go. I was stopping in Walmart today with my daughter before we went and picked my son up from school.
Ooh.
Because apparently children need to eat. And now that I'm being a full-time dad, I was like, oh, I guess I'm responsible for that. So we stopped to get food, and on our way out, she was like, oh, look at that, an Applebee's gift card. And I was like, why would you say that? Like, I thought she was in on the fucking Applebee's joke. I was like, why would... She's like, I just saw it. I just haven't seen an Applebee's around here. And I was like, but why would you pick Applebee's? Like, there's fucking 500 gift cards on that rack, and you pick Applebee's. And she's like, well, yeah, I just, haven't seen an Applebee's. And I was like...
You immediately grab her thumb and start bending it back. Why'd you say Applebee's?
Yeah, why the fuck did you say Applebee's?
You scared me, Dad.
That's what you're up to. You're not getting my free fucking meal, all right? That's mine.
I earned it.
No, thank me for it. Thank me for it. I played the ultimate dick move today at Applebee's. I got my cheeseburger and my water. And I was hanging out with a buddy, and he got a burger and a Coke, and the lady was like, how do you want to split the bill? And I was like, there's no bill. And she's like, oh, yeah, he's got to pay for his Coke. And I was like, oh, cool. And then my buddy's like, that's cool. It'll make it easier to leave a tip. And I was like, uh-oh. He's like, you brought cash for a tip, right? I was like, how do you leave a tip? And I'm like, that's gonna suck. Let's go, man. You good? And he was like, I'm like, yep, let's go. It was pretty messed up. Like, she didn't make any money off that. Nope, she didn't. Like, let's quit talking about it, making me feel bad. And Hannah's like, you went back, right, and left a tip. I was like, no. Like, I was a terrible person. I'm sorry. Like, it did not happen.
Yeah, I left a tip. Be fucking numb.
Thank me for my service. Walk out like, oh. She's like, she's gonna think veterans are terrible people. I'm like, I mean, regardless of the tip, like, she should know some of that. Like,
I hope as this girl was clocking into work today, her mental note was like, you gotta make an extra $40 to cover rent. You gotta do it. Go out there and get it, Tammy Lynn.
I'm not even gonna lie. As she was getting my buddy's cards to charge him for his Coke, she was like, yeah, I came in early today because I work the bar and then they take all my tables, so I came an extra hour and a half early because I know it's going to be a long day. And guess what? I need to pay my rent. I'm not like these kids that just need cell phone money. And as I'm not tipping, I'm like, ugh. Oh, I'm a terrible, terrible human being right now. Like,
Ugh.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Ugh.
I have comments that are not politically correct.
I'm going to go back later and eat a large meal and just tip largely. I'm going to say that on air because that'll make everybody be like, "Oh, Paul's not a terrible person." I'm not. I'm not going to do that at all. But yeah, I'm going to do that.
Don't worry, I'll edit it out.
Yeah.
Oh God. No, I'm happy to say that I stayed in. I went for coffee with the wife. I wasn't expecting to get anything. I didn't claim or say anything, but I got a free coffee because I ordered a nitro cold brew.
Ooh.
And the lady was like, "Hey, we made this extra coffee because we were forgetting to make it out of a nitro for you so you can have two." And then I said, "Thank you." Grabbed both of my coffees, and she said, "Have a great day." And I said, "You too, ma'am." And then she said, "I'm a man." And that was the most awkward situation.
I hope
I
that's
am. It was like a very heavy set, very feminine looking
I really hope that's real.
fella. I thought it was just an edgy lady. No.
You should have followed it up with "Thank you for your service."
And I was just like,
It's
God damn it. The world we live in today. Thank you, ma'am. I'm a man. Well, the large tits and large body begs to differ. I can't tell.
But the world doesn't treat you like one, do they?
But I tipped my hat, smiled, and drove away.
That's when you just make direct eye
Good
contact,
day,
smile,
sir.
cant your head slightly to the left, and say, "Of course you are."
I'm
No,
sorry.
No, I am. No, yes, yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
You're saying it kind of condescending. Not at all.
Not at all.
Of course you are.
The first time I went to Kermit, Texas, and I stopped at a certain pizza shop that most small towns have.
Little Caesars, continue.
Actually, no, it's
CC's Pizza?
not. It's not. That's
The Domino's.
larger area. Yeah, no, not even
Papa
Domino's.
John's.
No, how do you fucking miss it?
Pizza
that
Hut.
much? There you go.
Ah.
Fuck. Every small town has a Dairy Queen, a Subway, and a Pizza Hut.
Really?
And if you're making it big, you got a Dollar General.
You need to come to Indiana because every small town has a Dollar General and not those other things.
Yeah,
Well,
but they do have a
there you
Planned
go.
Parenthood.
You're making something then. I guess.
Within walking distance of the school.
It has a Dairy Queen, a Dollar General, and a Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood's actually better.
America, we are
So you have to walk
lost.
by
And they all give coupons for Planned Parenthood.
But no, there's a rather
Abort
large...
one now for half price. Abort the next one for free.
Oh God. No, the first time I went in,
Bring a
there's
friend,
another
and the
large
first abortion's
male.
free.
And I was standing in line, and I said, "God, I'd love some pizza." I heard this thing just gurgling behind me, and I just turned around, and I was like, "Oh God!" And I said, "Excuse me." I wanted to say "sir" because it visibly looked like a male, but he had very dark eyeshadow on and lip liner. And I was like, maybe not a male. And then he spoke to me. He's like, "It's all right, bro." And I was just like, "Oh God." I didn't know what to do. I was scared.
I think that scenario you just called him Sam. Totally androgynous, acceptable either sex. Nice to meet you, Sam. My name's not. It's okay, Sam. Nobody's
Use
judging
my
you,
daughter's
Sam.
name. What's up, Avery? It works. Accept it. I don't know. I just, fuck the world today.
Yeah, it's a crazy world we're living in. But
Well,
at least we have each
You'll
other.
have males that, identify as female, and then you call them ma'am, and they're like, "I'm a fucking bro," and you're like, "But you said you're a woman." They're like, "Nah, call me sir," and you're just like, "Oh, we're choosing this day. We just get to choose what we want to be." I've seen that quite a few times. It's very confusing.
Don't you remember kindergarten, Greg? You can be whatever you want.
That's right.
I think some things are said in a form of, like, I don't know, hypothetical. I don't think they're meant to be taken that literal sometimes. But you know what? You can be whatever you want, Greg. Whatever you want to be.
Anything you want to be.
Yeah.
I can't go to a hospital and be a fucking clown.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, I mean, no one stopped you from doing that.
Male nurses. The security guard stopped me.
You can still do it, though.
Last week.
Yeah.
Every day I walk in, they're just like, no. And you're like, trust me, today I'm making a rabbit. And then they're like, bro, it's not big enough. And you're just like, fucking.
The only thing you can't be.
Servant.
Only thing you literally cannot be is you can't be the guy that walks around and goes, "Hi, everybody, I'm Muhammad." This is what my face looks like.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
I can say that it's when you throw out the prophet.
There's only one prophet, that is me, Muhammad.
There's a lot of
Muhammads. Guys, remember, we're now actually sponsored by the Taliban, so
yeah.
the only sponsor we still have. Can't lose them.
Let's talk about those guys for a second. They are like duking it out with ISIS, and that makes my tummy happy. Not even my heart. Like, my tummy is like.
Did I not fucking call that?
I mean, to me, it's like watching the stormtroopers turn on each other. You're like, well, this will be fun. Whoever wins.
Yeah.
No, like, I 100%. Like, before all this shit went stupid crazy, I straight up said the Taliban's gonna, like, full on pledge allegiance to the U.S. flag to fucking fight ISIS, and I would not be surprised if we're not helping them in some way. I mean, we're droning fucking,
I mean, we left them billions of dollars of weaponry. I mean, we might actually help them. Do you mean arm them?
We have the ability to track most of that equipment that's, high dollar. Guarantee we can track it, and we could drone strike the fuck out of it, but we're just like, no, go get ISIS.
I kind of really... I was
we're too busy drone striking innocent people.
Yeah. Humanitarian workers and stuff.
Which they honestly, they were asking for it.
You fuck.
I believe the correct term was, that was a mistake. Right, but like, what are you gonna... You know what?
I'm sorry.
Mistakes happen.
They do. It's the craziest thing.
I will say, though, like, I was really hopeful that we'd make, like, some little Burt cannon would make a surprise visit to that big parade they just had.
Yeah.
They're going to parade all the equipment they got from America. Like, yeah, that made my little heart happy.
That would have been great.
Yeah. We could literally hit it from, like, not even in that country. Iran's showing us some really cool suicide drones that,
Right?
Yeah, man. I'm not paying attention to any, like, entertainment media, which is whatever. I mean, that's not bad or good. Missing out on stuff. I'm watching way too much global international news that's just making me go insane. I should probably stop that, but...
Yeah, man, I really recommend cat videos.
Yeah, I think that's the happier place to be.
Cat videos, or my new pastime is looking at pictures of Bradley Manning in bikinis and wondering, would I?
But it's kind of funny that, like, they just tried to assassinate the Iraqi prime minister, and you're kind of like, this is a lot more fun just sitting from the sideline and watching it all go down.
It certainly is.
I don't know what I was missing before. Before I was kind of rooting for us, keep that guy alive, and I'm like, yeah, buddy, go! He's away! Like, you guys gonna get him? Ooh, he's sneaking out the back.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, anything can happen.
Did Manning make an OnlyFans?
Yes. Right now, everything is only $3.99. Now's the time to get on.
I'm Googling it.
Or get off, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he is a stunner in a bikini. I mean, she is a stunner.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm enjoying this conversation.
That's a bikini picture, and I don't like it.
Oh, I'm dropping it on the thread. If you take a look at it.
So,
Oh, my phone buzzed.
Yeah, take a look at it, Paul.
I just
Oh, he's still alive? I didn't know that's who we're talking about. Kind of thought he would have suicided out by now.
Oh no.
I mean, odds are it's always going to be the ones you like. Like
so it just looks like a fucked up, like half
Poe.
mentally handicapped Draco Malfoy.
I mean, look, just hear me out. Hear me out. You're at a nice ritzy place for dinner.
And that walks in, I'm
just
cockroaches.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
All right.
And the Clintons are paying for everything for him.
Look. Like I said, you're single. You were supposed to meet up with a really hot chick. She, she ditched you. So you're drinking. You may or may not be on some Molly. And this stunning young lady walks up to you.
I think I immediately start gouging my eyes with an oyster fork.
Well.
Okay,
one more thing. You, in preparation for your encounter with your lovely date, you already took 5 gas station boner pills, so you're fully torqued. At this point, it's either have sex or die. You could literally die if you don't engage in coitus.
I would think I would use my little clam knife, and I would make direct eye contact and lop that thing off the base and say, "You made me want to do this." As I make aggressive eye contact and bleed to death, like.
They said you couldn't have a perfect answer, but he came up with a perfect answer.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I mean, it's a life or death situation. I'm gonna go ahead and rock that out for all it's worth. Because, I mean, after it's all said and done, you've got one of the best stories to share with, our podcast. Our podcast, the people want to hear about your 10 minutes in heaven.
Whose secrets did he sell? Like, what's our?
I don't know. I think he gave away the KFC secret herbs and spices recipe.
Can I give him to the Russians? They wouldn't want him. I would just give him to the town.
If Manning
I would let
away
nature
the
take
fucking
its course and just be like, "There's the
secret recipe to fucking to KFC," they'd actually be dead. Like, I mean, think of, like, I have all 23 ingredients to Dr. Pepper. Dead.
I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, I believe the KFC spooks would come from black helicopters and just off him. Or he would make a phone call from some penthouse building, and they'd just take the building out. Because that's how KFC rolls.
The Colonel doesn't fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets a phone call. Colonel's like, "I thought we had a deal." "No, sir, you don't." "I thought we had a deal." "I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed." As the whole building just goes like, whoosh.
So
Death Stars that thing.
Chelsea Manning OnlyFans. You'll find nothing.
What? Yeah, so why would you do that?
But it comes up with Julian Assange, Barack Obama, whistleblower, WikiLeaks.
Okay, that has to be tonight's fuck one, marry one, kill one tonight.
Julian Assange, Barack Obama, Chelsea Manning.
There we go.
Your options are Chelsea Manning, Barack. Chelsea Clinton, or Chelsea lately.
All right, dude. Chelsea lately, Chelsea, for sure.
I'm going to marry Chelsea, and I'm going to kill Chelsea. But for real, if we're going with President Obama.
Yeah.
Julian Assange.
Yep.
And Chelsea Manning. I'm going to marry Barack.
Okay. Smart.
Like
solid choice.
He will.
Michelle might kill you, but okay.
We'll figure that out in the bedroom, won't we?
I think you might get DP'd, but okay.
I think I'm going to fuck Julian and Chelsea's gonna die. Yeah, it's really my only options.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go the same way.
Yeah.
You know, Barack can take care of you, right? Like he's gonna rub your head.
And you have access to Michelle Obama, who I still think is fucking hot.
And Drake.
Like, Josh and Drake?
A little different direction.
Paul.
I mean, I know we're judging each other and stuff. Okay. Wow, all right.
I wasn't judging. I was just saying that was a different direction than what I was going with.
Oh, okay. It's understood. It's Josh and Drake. I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't just fucking throw it out there. I was expecting people to be like, "Hey, he's talking about Drake, the award-winning artist."
We are
But
saying
it's Josh and
Josh when he was still fat.
Can we edit this?
Yeah.
I don't
Cushion for
want
pushing.
people to know that that's who we're actually talking about.
No, there is no editing. This will get blasted right onto the internet. It's been way too long. Yeah.
I think we should just blast this, and then I think other guests should get on and kind of like weigh on about maybe how mentally healthy we aren't. Because I would just like to see Doc's opinion of us all. Like,
I don't want to do that.
No, today there's no agenda. It's just 3 great friends I haven't been able to catch up.
Last thing I need is a shrink fucking weighing in on my mental problems now.
This is a venting session for Greg. He's been dealing with a lot lately, and we
I don't need a venting session.
we had to let the 12 people that follow our podcast know exactly why we've gone radio silent.
8 of which are French still. Bonjour.
Yes. Yeah, we have a great French following. I can't really understand what they're saying. Seems like they're happy, but it's all coming across in lots of...
I thought it was something along of send more cheese and we surrender.
Je m'appelle Greg. A2?
Lots of angry noises. I should have never put my phone number out there in public. The French have it now.
Uh-huh.
Much like the great Tuscan Raiders.
Oh, God. I miss you,
I actually
boys.
love the French.
Now, you're half, aren't you?
No, French Canadian. Not even full French.
Half on his father's side.
No. If you trace the lineage back, though, no, it's like northern France.
Mm.
That's too bad shakes, man. I just throw the whole Greg away at that point. I'm French and Canadian. Well, geez, like you didn't have enough going against you.
Well, now we need another going.
Do you know how much my fucking medical expenses are right now?
Look.
I would love to be in fucking Canada. I would love it.
But I heard the doctors there. They're pretty creepy.
I mean, they're Canadians, so...
Yeah. They have that flappy head thing.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fix things. You can finger my butthole later.
That's actually part of the healthcare system. They'll fix you, then they'll finger your asshole later. Much later, though.
Depending on what they're doing, they might do both. Honestly, awkwardly, like not for prostate exams, it's 2 different things. I don't know. A little questionable the science there, but yeah.
Super professional with colonoscopies and prostate exams.
Yeah.
Super.
They go through the mouth. I don't understand it. Okay.
They used her wiener too. I don't know why.
Up in my part of the whole thing is every time they go into you, about 10 seconds later, it's I don't know what the fuck it is, but they have to ask, "Do you taste me?" Dog.
I just thought it was awkward, and I was like, "Where do I put my pants, Doc?" And he was like, "Over there with mine." Huh.
This is strange.
No technique, huh? Yeah.
Open your mouth and say,
Yeah, daddy boy.
God, I used incognito mode for my searches.
Oh, man.
I would probably still have Discord if that was the case.
Oh, God, I've missed you both so very, very much.
Oh, life's been crazy.
It's been a wild ride.
I'm just inventing stories for you guys when you're not around. I'm like, oh, yeah. Cab's saving the world.
Greg's not. He's actively destroying it.
You're adding to global warming and deep.
You know what's funny is our carbon footprint, if that's a thing, is probably less than like your local Best Buy. To be fair.
Really?
No, we're clean as we have to be. Like the EPA fucking destroys us. You know, everything we have that might be diesel is definitely deleted. You know, it has to be, which is why we have massive fucking, tanks of fucking death, which is diesel exhaust fluid. But no, I mean pretty much everything we do is electric. It's all electric.
Nice.
You know, but everybody thinks we're just out there fucking coal mining. We're not.
Out there mining that coal.
The fun part is even coal mines are pretty much all electric.
You only use robots now.
We all know that it's more efficient to use electric shit.
Yeah, I
don't know.
Can't wait for the whole world to just say, fuck it. We're all going to just go the other opposite way and just make really fucking super polluting machines.
I'd be
We're
okay
just
with like
gonna be cavemen again.
Situation.
I was wondering where Cab was, and I saw Erdogan is deathly ill, and I was like, oh, that's what his Go Turkey post was all about. I thought it was Thanksgiving. Destabilizing nations.
I mean, we got to.
I mean, I think it's not even for political gain. It's like, are they doing better than us? Shake that crap up. I literally just want to watch the world burn 90% of the time. I'd like to see Egypt's president go to war with somebody just so he can gun them down. Like, that'd be awesome.
I would like to see a little more destabilization of places like Haiti and Dom Rap.
I mean, Haiti's got way too much going for him.
I mean,
we could at least shake the foundation a little bit more.
I mean, they do get more hurricanes than anybody else, the lucky bastards.
They're so greedy with them.
Yeah.
That's how you use voodoo to call hurricanes. That's literally how that works.
It's
Ask the chicken bones. There's another tornado coming. Ask the chicken bones again. Like,
how many countries have monarchs? We're gonna do a new game. Let's play a new game. A new game here. 44 sovereign nations of the world with a monarch. Okay. So we know that the King of Jordan, badass, right?
He's kind of a cool dude. I like him.
I'm in with him, right? So he's gonna be our first pick. Okay.
Can he go liberate Australia? Because that'd be awesome.
That'd be fucking rad.
Well,
freedom's back on the menu.
What if we got to go with somebody else that has a king?
Mexico.
Is Kingpin the same as King? I mean, I'm good if it is. I just need to know.
I mean, at this point, cartels run that place.
Yeah. What if we have the Emperor of Japan do single combat with the King of Jordan?
Yeah. I like it. Would communists consent to that same thing?
Who wins?
Japan. I mean, samurais all day.
But I mean, you gotta understand, it's just him.
I mean, I like him, the Egyptian guy. I think he's cool, but I think he's kind of a gear queer. In the end, I don't know if it'll work out for him.
The Egyptian guy or the Jordanian guy?
I thought we were going Japan. I thought that's what he said.
Yeah, Japan and Jordan, not Egypt.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah,
yeah. Jordan? I mean, Jordan's screwed, I think, then.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like, goddamn paratrooper fucking king. I think he might have an edge.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Jordan's screwed. I mean, They're just another proxy. Those guys are dead.
What if you have the King of Spain, Felipe the Sixth?
I mean, that's like one of those kings by comfort.
Yeah, exactly.
Those guys don't do it. I mean, that's like remember my bring back gay dog. Remember my epic battle of the manatee in the arena with like, a foot and a half of water as you just tried the thing to death. That's exactly what that is.
That was one of my favorite.
Are you not entertained? No, that's gross, man. You just scared that thing to death.
That's the next movie I want to see.
Yeah.
I feel like we have
Manatee Gladiator.
How is? My God, Queen Elizabeth II is all over this fucking thing.
Yeah, but she's not as cool as Queen Latifah.
You really don't know how alive the fucking English Empire is until you look at this shit. I mean, they are still fucking hopping and popping.
I mean, they create the best countries in the world, right?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently 1 out of 76 fucking escape.
I mean, Australia.
Australia still has her listed.
Man.
They're the Commonwealth of Australia.
She's not even their dictator, though.
She's still their monarch.
Man, well, she would probably go liberate her nation.
Monarchy, but she's still rocking out as the queen there.
Maybe pull them out of the dredges they are currently in.
Like the Bahamas, Queen Elizabeth. Barbados, Queen Elizabeth.
I mean, dude, some of those count. Those are barely countries.
Canada, Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, we knew Greg was a traitor.
Grenada, Jamaica.
That's why you're singing the praises of Queen Elizabeth, you Canuck.
New Zealand.
Oh, isn't my queen so great? You guys should serve her too. No, Greg.
Funny how you call yourselves the independent state of Papua New Guinea, but you report to Queen Elizabeth.
Big Papa.
St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. Jesus Christ.
So, let me kick this scenario to you. So, what if the queen was single? Okay? And...
Is she not? I mean...
No, she's married to Prince fucking fuckface. Philip. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, shit, you're right. Yes. He's dead. Oh, fuck, even better. You know she's on Tinder. All you gotta do is get through the right filters, and boom.
Bro, Tinder's on her. All right?
Bro.
Goddamn queen of the
guarantee the queen is swiping right on somebody right now. She's like, please, someone come here and pound my royal badge.
Is the real life fucking display. Like, she's the fucking queen of everything. She doesn't
what about
have
this
a
one, ma'am?
phone to look through. Like, a guy walks in the room and she just points at him and swipes. No. No.
Bring him to my chamber.
And we all have China to thank.
This one will do.
Yes, ma'am. Harry Styles will be in your bed chambers.
And then like a praying mantis, she eats him afterwards.
Yeah, boy.
Adrenal glands.
Mount your queen. Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Paul, did you watch the Reddit video that I shared on the...
I did not yet, sir. I need to pull that up.
Oh my God. Can you please watch it?
I can.
Is that what... Was it not... Cab, was it not one of the best videos ever?
It was beautiful.
Did you not see that coming?
I did not see that coming.
Nazi.
Much like my wife. I had to throw one of those in.
I don't know why. You act like it's fucking 2008. Stop.
That was a good year.
That was a horrible year.
I think we were on vacation.
That was a bad
To be
year.
fair, we weren't in the States.
Yeah, we were vacationing in Iraq.
Lovely time of the year.
We were pillaging the oil of it.
If only we were actually able to pillage.
You guys only go to war for oil. Yep, that's why we're paying $4 a gallon. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fear number one.
What good that did for us.
Yeah.
So this Reddit video that Paul can't pull up, is he struggling?
Columbine, Virginia Tech,
Tucson,
Aurora,
Fort Hood.
Jedi Temple, Newtown.
How many more?
Did you catch it?
I did. Yes.
Jedi Temple.
Maybe if they'd quit doing them, we'd be all right. All those were executed by the government, right? Is that what you're telling me? We took a turn! We took a turn!
Alex Jones has entered the chat.
We're all dying tonight. We're all going to commit suicide.
So I'm not saying the government did all those things,
Yeah, I got you.
but I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, it's that whole everything everybody's dwelling on. Never let tragedy go to waste. I'm not saying they did it, but they definitely optimized whatever they could.
Oh yeah, no, they fed off of it 100%, 150%.
Yeah, they just forgot that Americans eat like crap, so you can feed us whatever you want, but we're not going to get what you think we're going to get out of it. Good.
You say that sugar free. Get it away from me.
I love this. Kill more. I want more violence. Wait, what? Arm us all. Overthrow the leaders. What? No.
I've been on the Make My Coffin subreddit for years. Yay!
If we can sack a school, we can sack a government building. What? No.
Oh, God.
Get the guillotine. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's some fucking representative sitting in there going, what the fuck have we done?
They got the wrong message. They got the wrong message. It's backcountry now.
The damn fools were right. You can't control the internet. Fuck. It's a fucked world we live in. I love it.
Man.
You gotta let us know when if you're gonna be able to have any time to do another show, or if you want to put the thing on hiatus. We can always put the show in sleep mode for a little bit while you're.
It's been in fucking sleep mode.
Hey, I'm enjoying fun with Grandpa lately, man. I've been driving to work, just kind of chilling out to that.
Fuck those guys. They don't even fucking make sacrifices in my butthole to them, and I don't even fucking know their names.
It's been keeping me alive. So.
Oh yeah. It's the live studio sessions
are. You're giving me up a sacrifice to them. The fuck do I get out of this? I'm over here suffering in my own fucking self-pity. And everybody's like, yeah, Greg's butthole, that's mine next. And I'm just like, yeah, cool.
You just let us know when you're able to do it, man. We also got to wait for Paul. He's been pretty busy lately.
I've got all...
Yeah, and that's clear. I just finished my 10-week challenge thing. That's done.
Nice.
I got my paint station set up, so I brought my computer over here so I can talk to you guys. I took today off. I'm taking tomorrow off.
All I'm saying is we should probably start knocking these things out while I still can afford to pay for internet.
Yeah.
Don't worry, sweetie. Papa will provide.
You get to provide my fucking mortgage?
The mortgage, no, but the internet, yes.
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch.
No matter what box you and your children live in, you'll have internet, my love.
I have a whole collection of America Online CDs, and bro, you just use those and you'll have internet for fucking months.
Okay.
Hey, next spring when the world collapses and crypto goes down the drain, those are going to be gold.
Paul, who has a CD-ROM on his computer.
Hey, funny joke, but I don't because that thing doesn't have one.
And that
She
where
bought. Yeah, so we'd probably buy one
Very
and put one
low
on,
cut.
but she's digging it. We're trying to get Minecraft working, so I don't know enough about computers. Honestly, guys, like the media thing, the movies,
Yeah.
I haven't followed. Video games, I haven't followed. I think this Christmas I'm gonna ask for that new Battlefield if you guys get on. But I'm
Yeah.
just.
I've already bought it. I just don't.
What's up?
I don't know when I'm gonna be able to really play. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
things will fucking balance out, but right now I'm just so this challenge that we were doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're still 100% sober. Totally appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Cocaine doesn't count, right?
Let us just live in ignorance for a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you guys done living in it?
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
So, this thing that happened with my wife,
Yeah.
100%, like I fucking, like, hard break. Backstory, I don't want any dry eyes in the room. The last time a loved one was in the hospital was my son Taven.
Mm-hmm.
And we were told, that day, which I legitimately think it was a Sunday, we were told, hey, get the car seat ready, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? He was 7 weeks old, right? And been in the NICU the whole time because he's born with an issue that was bullshit and taken care of, and then he caught staph infection. Thank you, doctors. But yeah, we were told, yeah, he's coming home in a few days. So we were like, fucking A, well, before things get real, let's celebrate, and we had like a little pool party. A few people came over. We got fucking tore up, having a good old time, planned on waking up in the morning, going to the hospital, hanging out. Fucking phone call at like 11:30 at night saying, hey, y'all need to come up here. So I've never sobered up faster in my life, getting a call that late. And that's the night that he passed away. Right? So Here I am faced with this dilemma where my wife is now in the hospital. So yeah, safe to say, Greg's been a very sober boy because we're not having a repeatable on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would fucking, not to be dramatic, but I would probably kill myself, if I missed those fucking phone calls because I was tore up and something fucking happens and I wasn't able to be there. That would be pretty horrible. So, yeah. But when my in-laws were here and there was a safer route, I laid into myself pretty fucking hard one night. Lots of scotch, lots of Irish whiskey, and I wrote a paper for my schooling in that one night. And I don't remember turning it in. And I got 118 out of 120 points on it. So, silver lining, when I get fucked up, I still write a good paper.
I'll tell you what College Paul learned. Alcohol will take away any inhibitions you have to write, so you can write a lot freer.
That's kind of what I've really come to realize. Like,
Yeah.
I'll sit there and struggle for like 4 days on a paper, and then I just get fucking drunk, and that paper's done.
Especially on the creative writing end, dude, it makes it way easier. You just get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Not that we're advocating that, but
I wouldn't advocate that. I can recommend lots of awesome playlists on iTunes for productivity, especially for writing. But I know you're going through a hard time,
Sea
Greg.
shanties about drinking rum?
Sort of. Just know we're always here, though, man. And I really am proud of you for reaching out and for us three staying connected throughout this entire ordeal.
And I say sorry that my phone's been crap because that's been my fear is I'll get home and I'll get some crazy messages and be like, wow, I wasn't there. So,
well, I know that Mint Mobile is still working on their network out that way, Paul.
I don't even know what that means.
He's on Cricket, damn it.
Fuck
Cricket.
Wireless over here.
I'm on AT&T,
Cricket
man.
Wireless is better because
It's-
they actually use AT&T towers.
It's because I have a 7-year-old phone or whatever. That's what my issue is. But I'm fixing it tomorrow.
Yeah, I shouldn't be talking shit because I have AT&T, and I thought for months, I was like, I have Wi-Fi calling on. Why isn't it working? And one day, I think it was Greg's like, dude.
It was me, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck's up with your phone? Check your shit and make sure you're on Wi-Fi. And I went there and I checked and sure as shit. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Not even on.
Yeah, call immediately got better. Weird.
Yeah, I because where we're at is just cornfields, so when I'm close to work, I can't hear crap.
Yeah.
And then when I get home, all of a sudden it connects and everything works. But you're like, oh, but I think again, like my phone will shut off, like the battery dies,
fucking Oklahoma,
and it'll like it won't come on for like 2 days. You can try, and most of the time when I have it charged and I unplug it, it immediately dies.
Paul, don't you make like $178,000 a year?
Not quite that much, but
close.
But I hate buying phones.
Go buy a fucking new phone. It doesn't even have to be a badass phone.
Yeah,
just go buy a fucking new phone.
Tomorrow, going to the VA, going to the Veterans Center to get checked out and set up my evaluations that kept getting pushed off, and
hell yeah,
going to AT&T.
Fuck yeah. So I don't have a cool phone like all those young kids.
Yeah.
But if I were to make a recommendation, the Galaxy Z Fold 3 is pretty fucking tits.
Just want something basic, man, like as silly as that is. I don't want...
Okay, don't get the Z
I don't know.
Fold 3. But I would definitely go Samsung. I would get something Android. It's more customizing. More you. Do whatever you want. Don't be a slave to Apple.
Meanwhile, I have 2 Apple phones plugged straight into my asshole and a MacBook tethered to my penis.
Paul gets the new phone. He's all excited. Immediately gets a message. You've been kicked off Discord again. What am I doing?
You piece of shit. You know.
You're going to get that message before you even download the app.
Yeah. No, because I have this account that's on my phone, and I went in my laptop and I put it in, and immediately said I didn't have an account. And I'm like, this is weird. But it was still logged in my phone. But I just have to do that stupid QVC check thing.
So before you, all right, when you get on Discord, you can make multiple accounts, right? Just make your burner account, okay?
I don't know what these, dude. I can't even search. Like I have no idea what I'm doing on Discord.
You need to stop searching for this stupid shit on Discord. Discord is for podcasting and gaming, okay? If you want to go
and questionable porno.
Yeah.
No, that's what Reddit's for.
I'm pretty sure the Guatemalans use it for that. I've seen some artwork.
We dug real deep into the Security Halt files to get that complete circle moment there, folks.
Yeah.
God, I was pre-vaping. You fucked my lungs.
Greg, you got anything to say to the people before we sign off?
What?
You got anything to say to the folks before we sign off?
No, I did.
What was that?
What?
Do you love them? Do you want to say bye to the French people that love you?
I don't remember how to say it. Like, j'adore all of you.
I believe it goes Blitzkrieg Bop. Suck it.
I'd like to once again, as
I
always.
Hope the French Foreign Legion fucking just destroys your asshole, Paul.
That makes 2 of us.
Hey-oh!
Careful what you wish for.
As always, I'd like to thank the Taliban.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
For saving Afghanistan from enemy occupiers.
As always,
on a real note, though, I would like to get back into the groove.
Yes.
Of having regular shows. I need the distractions right now.
100%.
So
Speaking of distractions, I sent you a pretty sexy bugbear, and I didn't get any feedback.
What? Sent a what?
Don't act like you don't know, my nerd ass.
Bugbear?
A bug.
I'm missing something.
So it's all right, Greg.
I'm looking up a bugbear.
I'm kind of stupid.
We're all a little bit retarded.
Oh, is that a fucking thing? It's a hobgoblin.
Ah,
It's a bugbear. What the fuck is this from?
Good.
That's a D&D monster, straight up.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, not everybody knows what the fuck a bugbear is, okay? First off.
Well, now they do, Greg. Now they do.
Now they do. But yours looks nothing like the fucking DNDBeyond.com.
That's what we need to do for the next one. We need to play some D&D and make it a Security Halt podcast D&D episode.
Nobody's gonna fucking... Nobody's gonna listen to that.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
The 5 people in France will appreciate this.
French. I don't want to lose the French.
The French lose everything.
I'm the only American that says I fucking love you guys. I don't want to lose that. They're all I have left, boys.
You guys
as
are
always,
awesome.
We love you, and we will be back. We will be back. From all of us here,
hey, what way?
we love you. Goodbye.